Hi everyone, Ron Crider reporting for duty today. Today is Sunday. It is February the 14th. It's Valentine's Day. Fairly good day out there today. Like 50% chance of rain today. I think the forecast said, 50% chance of rain. Partly cloudy this afternoon. Showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. By the time you see that, you probably already have seen some of those thunderstorms. And then tonight, partly cloudy, about 24% chance of rain. And tomorrow, we have about 33% chance of rain. Remind you about these little bracelets that I have here that said that I have been vaccinated. That's what it says on there. And by the way, it's engraved in there. It's not written on there, so it will stay there. It's kind of hard to see, but nonetheless, it's there. These are really nice. They fit on your arm, and I wear one on my arm right here. You can see it right there. And I personally think it's a really good idea. Some people don't want to do it because they don't want to, showing off, well, I got my shot. Well, the first, it's going to tell you how old you are because we're supposed to be over 65 years old to get it. And I'm almost 80 years old. So I think it's a good idea to let people know that you have been vaccinated, and probably we're in a little bit better shape than they are if they have not been vaccinated. Not doing that to brag, but doing them to hope that they will be, telling them that to hope that they will get their vaccination. Then I want to remind you about a couple of video news clips I picked up here that you'll be seeing. One has to do with the travel ban here in Florida. That's been a topic of news for the past couple of days. It could be considered political. Don't take it as being political. Take it as news. I'm not broadcasting this because I'm trying to have a political agenda here, even though it did come from Fox. I also have another one here about the vaccine distribution and who should be getting it and how old people should be, and should the teachers get it, not the old people, and so forth and so on. These are topics of news that I try to bring to you every day. I'm trying to do this in a little bit better way with people that pretty much know what they're talking about. And if I find some from the other side that have reasons to believe it shouldn't be done that way, I'll put those up there as well. Then at the end of those video clips, we'll jump into the numbers for today. It's only 12:49 right now on Sunday, on Valentine's Day, so I don't have the numbers yet, so obviously I can't put them up. But as soon as I do, I will put them there and you'll see them. I hope you have a really terrific day today, Valentine's Day, with your loved ones, and you did something good for your loved ones. That would be a good thing. All righty, numbers are coming up right after these little short video clips, and then I'll look forward to seeing you back here on Monday. Have a great day.
Florida Senator Marco Rubio, one of several Florida leaders blasting Biden over a report he wants to implement a travel ban on the Sunshine State.
If you arrive at the U.S. southern border with a child, you will be allowed entry to the country. You will be allowed to stay here. But if you're now an American citizen living in Florida that wants to travel, they're going to put some form of restriction in your way.
Here to react is retired Army Ranger and Florida Congressman Brian Mast. Congressman, thanks for being here this morning. I don't mean to chuckle, but we heard a lot about travel bans vis-a-vis the previous administration to countries that could pose a threat to us. Apparently, Florida's a big threat.
Yeah, look, this just goes to, as we talked about, America Last policies. They're going to put other people ahead of Americans, and they want to see a commonality across all states, even if that commonality is a common misery. They don't want to see the Florida GDP advance against the New York GDP or the California GDP, even though it's because we have a great governor that's allowing our people exactly what America's all about, just simply freedom. And you know, I think I'd say it in one other way, you know, because Pete Buttigieg, he was the transportation secretary that was talking about this. And the way he said it was really important. He said, well, we're going to follow the science. You know, they're going to wash their hands of everything going on, throw their hands up in the air and say, well, the science told us that we had to do this. And that's what they're going to do for the next 4 years. They're going to science away every freedom that we have in this country. And they're wrong in this way. You know, if I went down to my doctor at the VA and my doctor says, Brian, listen, don't drink, stop eating bacon, stop using your body like an amusement park. Scientifically, he would be correct. But as an American, it's my freedom, my right to do all of those things, all that I want. And they're looking at this totally differently and saying, well, the science says we can take away your freedom from you if that's what the science supports. How do they fully un-American.
How do they yell science, but then also allow asylum seekers at the southern border, 25,000 of them, to just enter our country in the middle of a pandemic while blocking Floridians from traveling?
hypocrisy. That's the perfect word for it. We've seen it from the very onset of this administration. It's not that this country is going to have one high standard that Republicans and Democrats and anybody else can rally around. It's that we're going to go forward and we're going to have the most obvious double standard that exists, that has ever existed in this country, whether it be with media censorship or the freedom of Americans to travel around this country or the autonomy of different states to go out there and manage their own states. They're going to have a double standard, and I think that's what we're going to see for 4 years.
Well said, Brian Mast. And as you pointed out, now even eating bacon and drinking beer can make you a science denier, and you made a very good case for it. I appreciate it. Great to have you. All right, still ahead. Good to see you.
But the Florida Democrat took issue with the plan laid out by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services to distribute vaccines to states based on the number of residents they have that are 18 years of age and older. This single-factor formula has the benefit of simplicity, but it also has obvious flaws, she said. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, Americans age 65 and older account for 81% of all COVID-19 deaths in the United States. Murphy pointed out that 1 in 5 residents in Florida are at least the age of 65, which means nearly 21% of the state's population are considered at high risk of the deadly coronavirus and should be prioritized. The Congresswoman has asked the administration to take into consideration states and territories like Maine and Puerto Rico, which share high populations of senior citizens, when distributing vaccines, as the CDC has recommended that people 75 of age and up be prioritized in receiving vaccinations. The Florida Democrat noted that the crux of the problem is that as the state tries to divert enough vaccines to teachers while schools reopen, along with frontline workers, it still has the burden of one of the country's largest senior populations. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis touted Florida's response to vaccinating seniors, telling reporters Thursday, "We are number one for shots for seniors. We are now reporting about 1.6 million seniors that have received a shot, that's about 35% of our gigantic senior population," he added. Fox News could not immediately reach the White House for comment on Murphy's request.
Alrighty, folks, here we are in the numbers department on Sunday, Valentine's Day, February 14th. Well, we're out of the 100s. That's a good thing. 96 new deaths reported in the entire state of Florida in the past 24 hours. That's down by 24. Yesterday, we had 120. The positives, 5,436. Yesterday, we had 7,515. That's down by 2,076. We are going in the right direction. This looks pretty good, okay? Not good because we're still way up there in the 90s, but we would like to get way down to zero, of course, with the deaths and the positives. Let's take a look at the number of vaccinations in the past 24 hours for the entire state of Florida, 110,322. That's a big number, 110,322. Total number of vaccinations for the entire state of Florida, 3,437,933. Again, that's a big number. So we are making some progress, and yes, there is light at the end of the tunnel. And I remind you every day, I keep reminding you about my little bracelet I have here. If you do get your vaccination, and when you get it, make sure you get your little vaccination, a little band to put around your arm and let people know that you have been vaccinated. That will give them a little sigh of relief and say, well, there's another person that's been vaccinated. That's a good thing. All right, let's take a look at Dade County now. 29 new deaths in the past 24 hours, 1,129 new positives in Dade County. That's Miami. 4,805 new vaccinations in Miami-Dade. Now we'll go down to Broward County. That's Fort Lauderdale. 17 new deaths report in the past 24 hours, 663 new positives, 4,892 new vaccinations in the Fort Lauderdale area. In Palm Beach, no new deaths to report. Hooray! No new deaths to report in Palm Beach in the past 24 hours. 384 new positives, 3,881 new vaccinations in the Palm Beaches. Now up into Orlando area, Orange County. Again, no new deaths to report. That's a very good thing. 366 new positives and 1,662 new vaccinations. I want to take you up and show you one other thing that I didn't show you before, and that is the positivity rate for the entire state of Florida. This number is always supposed to be under 5% at 6.97. Yesterday it was in the sixes, but it was a little less than that. But we've had this thing up as high as 11, 12, and 13%. So we are heading in the right direction there. Alrighty, now we're in Brevard County. No new deaths to report in Brevard County. That's Melbourne. 107 new positives. 2,961 new vaccinations in the past 24 hours. In St. Lucie County, that's Fort Pierce. No new deaths to report. Good job. No new deaths to report in St. Lucie, Fort Pierce. 79 new positives and 786 new vaccinations in St. Lucie, Fort Pierce area. Martin County, Stewart, no new deaths to report. Another good thing. 31 new positives, 980 new vaccinations in Martin County. And then in Indian River County, where I am, one new death to report in the past 24 hours. 52 new positives, 770 new vaccinations. Now, let's go down here and take a look at the zip codes for Indian River County. Zip code 329483. These numbers are all going to be the positives in the past 24 hours, the new positives in the past 24 hours for just that zip code. 32948 was 3, as I said. 32958 would be 8. 32960, that would be 3. That's Vero Beach proper. 32962, 6, 32963 here on the Barrier Island. That's a big number, 8, 8, and 32963 here on the Barrier Island. Then 32966, 6 new positives, 32967, 4 new positives, and 32968, 9 new positives. Those are the positives, the new positives for the zip codes here in Indian River County. We're going to scooch right over here and take a look at the 7-day moving averages. We like this number a little bit better. I always wonder how they come up with these numbers. We can check this out. 155.14, that's just a teeny bit less than 155.29. Yesterday it was 155.29. Interesting. All right, here we go down here and take a look at the Bloomberg vaccination information. These are for some of the states that we report on all the time. This is yesterday at 6:22 p.m. Total number of vaccinations administered in the entire United States since we started yesterday at 6:22, by 6:22 when these numbers came in, that would be 52,039,018. In the past 24 hours, 1,644,945, and the government has used up 74.5% of their vaccines that they currently have on hand, although they keep getting new ones in all the time, and then they get new ones in, and the rest of the states gets new ones. This is just to show you the number of vaccinations that have been used so far. Take a look at Texas. Texas did 129,579. They have 78% of their vaccinations used. California, 187,916 new vaccinations, and they've used up 71% of theirs. Here in Florida, as I said, 110 new vaccinations, 110,322, and we've used up 75% of what we had on hand to vaccinate people with. We have a little bit less than 30%, 25% left. Hopefully we'll be getting more so that we can give everybody the rest of their vaccinations. Then we get up to Rhode Island, 3,812 new vaccinations in the past 24 hours, and that would be 60% of their vaccines have been used up. In Colorado, 2,746, they used up 73% of their vaccines. Wisconsin, 28,526, they've used up 86% of theirs, almost 87%. Minnesota, 21,334, they've used up 75% of their vaccines. In New Jersey, 38,345, they used up 73% of theirs. And in New York, this is the state of New York, 96,239, they've used up 76% of theirs. I still don't have any numbers for the city, although they have used up 70% of their vaccines. Now we're going to go back here and take a look at, once again at these states again. Until yesterday, 48 hours ago, 2,272 people passed away as a result of COVID-19 in the entire United States, 48 hours ago. Then 269 for Texas. California was 411. Florida was 120 48 hours ago. I don't have anything for Rhode Island. And then Colorado was 24 48 hours ago. Wisconsin 10. Minnesota 7. New Jersey 47. And the state of New York 140. All right, folks, those are the numbers for the United States. States in the United States, as I say every day, if there's a state that you would like me to report on, let me know. They're all there I just don't want to go through all of them if you're not interested in them. Alrighty, folks. So let's move on and take a look at the really, really big numbers. This is what we refer to as the global numbers. These are the number of cases up here, the USA cases, number of cases since we started. 27,608,752 number of positive cases here in the United States since we started. USA deaths, 484,721. Unfortunately, we're closing in on 500,000 there. Now, these are the number of global cases, the whole wide world, 108 million and 3/4, 108 million and almost 3/4. Huge, huge number. And then we're going to look at down here at the global deaths. These are the deaths all over the world so far as a result of COVID, 2,396,884. And those are the numbers for Valentine's Day today, February the 14th. And thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to push the like button. I would appreciate that very much. And we have coming up here, we did a little bit of new video today here at Victoria. So these aren't the pictures you've seen before. It's new beaches. It's just a lot of new video. And the crawl, of course, as I tell you every day, the crawl shows you the people that watch, and it also shows you some of the places that we recommend. So I hope you enjoy that. And thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you back here on Monday. Have a great day. Have a blessed Sunday. See you back here on Monday.